Today I want to show you a hack that I use when I have to sing high belted pitches. Hi and welcome to today's video. In case you don't know me yet, my name is Freya and I'm a professional singer and vocal coach from Germany. So whenever I have a passage where I have to belt out a high pitch, especially when it's a long held one, I always remind myself of my speaking voice. I parallel. You may have heard about speech level singing. Basically, a lot of things you can do with your voice, you know how to do intuitively. However, when you sing, you get into all these habits and you get very tense and narrow and tight, and you do things that you actually can do intuitively, but when you do them in singing, you're actually doing them all wrong. So let's just assume I have to hold this high. Let's just make it not so high for now, but do da da da. So whenever I have a hard time and I struggle up here, do 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 da. So the tendency is to get all tense and tight, and the longer I hold the pitch, the more tense and tight I get. So first thing, I actually try do 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 ta, hello, do 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 ta 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 ta. I just aim for that high pitch, but I don't really think about singing. I just try to do it in a very intuitive way. Da 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 da. No 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 no. Hello, hello, hello. And then I think about how would I intuitively do this if I were to hold it. And here's the trick. I'm not static. It's almost like I'm thinking there is a motion, there is a motion. So what if I spoke, hello, 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 hello. And then it is so much easier for me. Oh, hello, hello. Another example. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. Okay, how would I intuitively approach that without thinking about singing? I don't care. I don't care. Always assuming you are thinking about your support, being very intentional, having a nice onset, so having those basics of your vocal technique in place. I'm assuming that. This is just a little hack for everyone who already has really good technique, but it's like, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care, I don't care. So now I could take it higher. I don't care what they're going to say. That was a G, but it's much higher than I need to be. I don't care what they're going to say. And now the long one. Let the storm rage on. Let the storm rage on. Let the storm rage on. Rage on. Oh, no, 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 no. No, 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 no. Try to be not in head voice, but try to stay light on top. And that's how I kind of would do it if I were intuitively approaching it. It's like deep breath, nice posture, expand, compression, and then I don't care what they're going to say. That was actually more like an F sharp. So it's a lot easier when I don't think about singing. I don't care what they're going to say. See, always imitating. It's the high one and then the motion down. High one and then it already goes down again. So it's really in this one, those two short ones, they're just really quick and short and they're over very quickly. So I don't care, I don't care what they're going to say. I don't. And now of course you can take care of your onsets, not as glottal. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care what they're going to say. Now the long one again. Try not to get too heavy. Try not to get too tense, too tight, but just let the storm rage on. It's almost like you're happy about it. Let the storm rage on. Let the storm rage on. Maybe start it a little shorter and then slowly lengthen it bit by bit. Rage on, rage on, rage on. And then, of course, putting vibrato on is a lot harder because then there's an oscillation, and it is a little bit more dangerous that you might crack. But if you're really secure in just holding it for a short time and then lengthening it, staying light, don't push too hard. Rage on. See, I crack. It's very easy if you don't. It's always really hard to talk, to sing, if you're really concentrated. I don't care what they're going to say. Let the storm rage on. Okay, so that's just my tip. Make sure you have everything in place. But then get off of the singing train. Get off of that. And try to see, how would you do that? I do the same with head voice, by the way. It's like... So in order to sing a really pretty high pitch, it's really just a screech, a controlled screech with a little bit of vibrato. So if I did no vibrato, not so pretty, but just add vibrato. And suddenly it sounds like singing. So really, for the high head voice pitches, it's really like... It's not the heaviness, it's really light. The higher, the lighter I get. Little air, very little air, just a little bit. And then I plug in the singing. Whoops, not warmed up. But you see, what I'm trying to do is, it's just to get away that heaviness. When we think of something hard, what we do is, oh, make it really hard and heavy. And that's exactly the opposite of what you should do when there are high notes. You should do the opposite. You should do the hard work down here, yes, but not like, I don't care, or it's all wrong and it's gonna make you all hoarse. We don't want that. We want you to still sing tomorrow and the day after that and every year of your life, right? Let me know in the comments. Does this help you? Have you ever tried that parallel between your speaking voice, where you intuitively do a lot of things right, and your singing voice? I do it all the time, and that's my biggest hack that I have when there's a hard passage. I try to make it not complicated. I try to make it easier. Thank you so much for watching. If you want more hacks and more lessons, you can check out my website at masteryourvoice.tv. I have some free resources on there that you can use. Also, if you have not discovered it yet, I also have a podcast, so you can also listen to me. So iTunes, Spotify, wherever you can find podcasts, you can find it if you look for Freya singing tips, or just type in my name. And my Facebook group, Master Your Voice. Let's continue the conversation there. Until next time, I'll see you, and always keep a song in your heart and always keep on singing.
I must be strong to carry on, 'cause I know I don't